What's going on, everybody? Doc, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again, and some more Rocket League. And today, we're showcasing a little bit of the tournaments feature. We got a chance to test this out on Friday. Got to jump into a tournament, actually two, and play some games, and got to see a little bit more of the features coming on the September 23rd. Very, very close. September 23rd free-to-play update. So we're going to jump into that. I'm going to showcase what we're able to showcase, highlight a couple of things as far as a features perspective, and just talk about some impressions of the tournament. We didn't play great in the two games that we got to play. Unfortunately, we got kicked out in both of the first rounds, but had a lot of fun. And again, got to see a lot of what the tournament feature is going to have. So here's the first cool thing. Here's how this works. You can queue up to a tournament. You can basically join the tournament. And if you do so, we did the midnight tournament on Friday. We joined at about 11:30. It gave us an in-game notification about 15 minutes beforehand to join. And it pops up in the right-hand top portion of the screen. We joined, and then what it does is create a bracket. What I like about the bracket there, if you notice, is as you move through the bracket, it kind of shows you the team composition, goals, assists, and all that kind of cool stuff. Then when you jump into your first game, this is really cool. You basically come to midfield, kind of the old handshake there, the good lucks, and then you ready up from that point. And of course, we didn't realize, none of us, because this is probably all of our first tournament, none of us realized we could jump and flip and do all the cool stuff. So this was a really neat little feature to add. I think this is those little things that they were doing that are going to make this tournament's feature a lot more fun. You can see there's 11 minutes, and then there is new tiebreaker rules. So again, we got kicked out from the first tournament. The nice thing that we found out from the tournaments is even if you get booted, you get the down but not out. Which is pretty cool. So basically it creates a second chance tournament for anybody that entered that tournament. You can't get into the second chance tournament if you didn't play the first one, but it allows us basically to create a second bracket, and we can go from there. So the other part about finding out is we ended up getting 1,500 tournament credits for that play, and we get to see a little bit more of what the post tournaments and the credits are going to be used for. So you've got Prospects Cup, Challengers Cup, and AllStars Cup. Prospects Cup is basically a chance at anything. You pay 1,000 tournament credits. The entire pool of rewards are open to you. Challengers Cup actually moves that up. So it basically takes out the uncommon slot, and it moves you up to rare and very rare. So you're guaranteed mostly, I think the description is mostly rare and very rare items. And then you have obviously a smaller pool chance to be able to pick up an exotic or an import or obviously a black market. Then when you go up to the next cup, and I think I jumped back here because we were kind of talking about what does that actually cuts out about 4 or 5 items for paying an additional 2,000 credits, which we'll have to see. We'll have to test it out, earn some tournament credits and see. But as we jump back, hopefully I jump back here. You can tell this is pre-recorded. We did this while we were live streaming. But as we jump back in AllStars Cup basically moves us up to very rare and higher. So basically cuts out about, I'm not going to say half, but it's about a third of the potential items. Now granted, it is 12,000 credits. So you're taking 12,000 credits to guarantee a very rare item or better. And I think it's going to be interesting to see as we kind of gain credits, people kind of test the dice rolls. Could you get really lucky with the Prospects Cup and your 1,000 tournament credits? You absolutely could. You could spike a black market. I think the odds are going to be better in your favor of obviously paying for the higher tiers. And I'm also interested to see if they'll let us know what maybe anything additional comes with the Prospects Cup. I can see, or the All-Star Cup, I can see maybe a higher chance of maybe painted or certified items coming out of that. There has to be some kind of reward for 12,000 tournament credits. Now, obviously, we didn't advance far enough in either tournament to see what our rewards would have been. We did get 1,500 tournament credits for this second chance bracket as well. We did get booted in this first round. We played a little bit better, but couldn't quite close it out. And I'm interested to see, because we were in a pretty high lobby. Now, I think it was still pulling everybody from basically unranked up to, I think Sloth maybe had been up to close to GC level, definitely champ level. And so I think our rewards were based off of a pretty high general skill. This team was pretty well matched for us for the most part, I felt like, and again, it would have been nice to be able to win and see what kind of how the rewards stacked up. But again, we got 1,500 credits for each game, and that gave us some tournament credits to play with here. And I'm very, very excited about this feature. I'm excited to play some ranked this season as well, and move up in the tournament ranking in addition to that. So I'm really glad we got to test this. We got to see some pretty cool features. I'm like really thrilled about the bracket system as far as being able to see kind of stats for the teams. It's going to be really cool to get like deep into a tournament and be able to kind of scope the team out. Once you win your first or your second game and you're kind of scoping the rest of the teams out, I think would be pretty neat. And then in addition to that, it was nice to be able to get some of the features and see kind of what the credits are going to be used and how they're going to be used. In addition to that, I'm going to say the feature ran pretty flawlessly. Again, in-game notification, we joined, we waited for the start. It took maybe about 2 minutes to generate the first bracket, and then after that, we got into the matches pretty quickly without much of a problem. Brackets were generated, 32 teams, and we went about it. So if you guys got a chance to play, let me know what you thought of this feature. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play in. We're definitely going to have a lot of fun hosting these tournaments as well. And like I said, I'm pretty surprised, but also very happy that, like I said, it seems like they've got it worked out pretty well. I'm curious how it's going to work from a queue up standpoint. Again, I'm going to be curious to see if there's any funkiness with as far as bracket creation, but for the most part, it seemed like everything worked pretty good. You can see top 3 bonus. So if you get your placement matches in, you're definitely going to get a bonus at the end of the week. And like I said, we got to kind of check out each of the different cups that are available for the rewards as well. So we had a blast. We had an absolute blast. Again, wish we could have played maybe a little bit better. And that was about it. But it's interesting. Like I said, it's interesting to see this tournament credits and kind of the system they have going as far as redemption and how that's going to work going forward. But again, I like this bracket system. I like kind of a clean UI look. It's cool to see like the leaderboards inside the tournament as well. I thought that was really, really neat, and pretty impressed overall with this feature. Hopefully it runs smooth when we get it for the full release of free to play, and that is just around the corner. September 23rd. It should be kicking off, I think Eastern Standard Time is sometime in early afternoon, and we'll definitely be jumping into it, starting our ranked journey, and having some fun with tournaments as well. And it just feels like this upcoming update is just bringing a lot of reasons to play the game. Obviously, new Rocket Pass, new comp season, but again, the tournaments feature and kind of the competition rank that's assigned to that, as well as the new credits, plus the new challenges. So we're going to have a lot to dive into this week, so stay tuned to the channel. Appreciate all the support on the last couple of videos. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it, and then definitely, you guys know I got to do the plug, but links in the description, Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Be sure to give us a follow over on Discord so you can let us know what your thoughts are, as well as if you're looking for anybody to play some games with, especially when this tournaments update comes out. As well as keep up to date with the channel with everything that we're doing, hosting tournaments, giveaways, all that kind of good stuff. And then if you could, and you haven't already, subscribe obviously to our YouTube channel, but give us a follow over on Twitch. That way you can stay up to date if we end up going live and hosting any tournaments as well. So hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.